Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the show. I'm Velma Knowles from Leaders Pathway, and you're listening to the Leaders Pathway podcast, the place where leaders go to grow. Today, friends, we're tackling step number 4 of the SOAR framework around the secret to setting and achieving your goals. And step 4 is this: resilience and reflection equals overcoming obstacles and growing along the way. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever set out to achieve that big old goal and thought, this is going to be smooth sailing, only to hit a storm so hard you started questioning your GPS and your sanity? Yep, me too. Well, let's just grab your favorite cup of coffee, tea, or whatever fuels your engine and safe to drink on social media, and let's chat about how resilience and reflection can help you bounce back, grow stronger, and keep moving forward. Now, what is resilience and why do you need it? Well, let's kick this thing off with talking about resilience. Now, resilience is like that trusty cast iron skillet in your kitchen. You know, no matter what gets thrown at it, it comes back ready for more. That's what resilience does for us, friends. It's our ability to recover from setbacks and keep going when the going gets tough. I mean, you've heard it. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Okay. Well, let's be real. Resilience isn't about never failing. It's about getting back up every single time you do. Life's going to throw you curveballs. It's not a matter of if, it's actually a matter of when. And when it does, you have a choice. You could stay down or get up swinging. And I want you to get up swinging. So when you pair resistance and reflection together, now, you've got a powerhouse combination, my friend. See, reflection is all about hitting pause, looking back, and asking yourself, what just happened here? And what can I learn from it? Reflection, it's that secret ingredient that turns setbacks into comebacks. Let me take you back when I decided to start my personal growth and professional development business. I had this big dream, beautiful as it could be. I wanted to teach and train leaders to design the work and life they love. I wanted to develop valuable leaders and build strong teams for organizations and for their own business. I mean, I was so fired up, I was ready to go full of steam, like a train running down a track. But here's what happened. I launched my business services, and y'all, I thought the world would come running. Turns out the world had other plans. The clients didn't come knocking right away, and the silence was deafening, and like that kind where you look around to see, is my Wi-Fi still on? I had a choice. Throw in the towel and go back to the drawing board. Or dig deep, reflect, and figure out what wasn't clicking just right. You know, I chose option 2. I realized I was trying to be everything to everybody instead of focusing on what I did best, teaching and training leaders to design the work and life they love. Once I got laser focused on this, developing valuable leaders and building strong teams, things started to shift. Was it easy? Nope. Did I stumble along the way? Absolutely. But each stumble taught me something, and every lesson made me stronger and more determined to keep going. Here's the deal. Reflection isn't a warm and fuzzy idea. It's a game changer. Without reflection, you're like that hamster on a wheel. Busy, 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 but not going anywhere. But here's how you can reflect effectively today. 1, what worked well? Ask yourself, what's working well? No matter how small it seems, take that small thing that's working well and scale it. Celebrate it and scale it. Number 2, what didn't go as planned? I mean, be honest, this is where the growth happens. We've got to reflect on what didn't go as planned. Remember, you can change your plans. Don't change your goals. And number 3, what can I do differently next time? This is the question that really will springboard you for greater improvement. Reflection isn't about beating yourself up and say, this went wrong and that went wrong and you failed here and there. No, reflection's about gaining clarity and direction for what's ahead. So, all right, let's get to that actionable part. How do you build resilience and reflection into your life so it becomes part of your DNA? Well, number 1, you can reframe your setbacks as opportunities. See, when things go sideways, instead of asking, "Oh Lord, why me?" flip that script and ask, "What's this teaching me? Lord, what do you want me to learn from this setback? How can this setback be my comeback?" It's not just a mindset shift. It's a superpower when you take the time to really reframe your setbacks as opportunities. Number 2, schedule time for that reflection. Put it on your calendar, y'all. Whether it's 10 minutes at the end of the day or a Sunday morning coffee date with yourself, make the time and reflect. And number 3, build a support system. Find your people, your tribe, the ones who will lift you up when you're down, remind you of your why, and maybe even throw a little tough love your way just when you need it. Let me share a little story about one of my clients. We'll change her name, but let's call my client Jessica. Jessica was building her online leadership training program, and she came to me because that's something that I do, and she wanted to learn the process that I was going through. And she was doing a great job until a major partnership she had was banking on this thing to just continue into the new year, and it fell through. Y'all, that girl was devastated. I mean, she was like deflated. But instead of packing it in, she took a step back, reflected on what went wrong, and figured out how to pivot. Jessica doubled down on what she did best. She reached out to new potential partners, and she revamped her marketing strategy. Today, her business is thriving, and she's teaching leaders all around the world. That's the power of resilience and reflection when you take action. So here's my challenge to you. Think about a recent setback you've faced. Ask yourself those 3 reflection questions. You know, the ones that I just gave you. Remember? The one like reframe those setbacks as opportunities. Or schedule that time for that reflection. And then build that support system so that you have people with you along the way. Ask yourself these questions. What worked? What didn't work? And what can you do differently? Take that one small step, just one step, and move forward. Remember, friends, setbacks are just setups for your comebacks. You're capable of more than you think, and every obstacle is really an opportunity for you and for me to grow. Well, all right, leaders, that's it for today's episode. If you're enjoying these series, do me a favor, subscribe, share it with someone who needs a little encouragement, and leave a review. And if you're ready to take your goals to the next level, well, I'd love to help you with that. Click the link in the show notes to schedule your free discovery call with me. Together, we'll design the work and life you've been dreaming about. And until next time, remember, I'm cheering for you. You got this. God bless.